Prater set to kick off.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Jamal Adams.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Hill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Hill. Flushed out right. And he's got Jamal Charles. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Charles. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Charles. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and 4.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Hill. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hill. Smith catches left side. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break the tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
On second down, Jamal Charles. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 17.
Hill now operating from the red zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On second and 10, Hill. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on second and 6, Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Micah Hyde on the coverage.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. This is caught by Antonio Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less.
Hey, bro, I need to win this game so I can give my friend my 96 overall.
Hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson being chased out left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 31 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
On first and 10, Hill dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. Now another timeout called for by the off. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Here's Pollard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Jackson, and it's caught, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cole Kmet in the final seconds of the first half, and his guys are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jackson on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You've got a big lead. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. First and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
First and 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit